Hey guys, Matt here, and I know I'm posting in a few days, but like I said in my last video, I have my finals coming up, and there's been a whole bunch of review work, there's been a whole bunch of homework, so I've been having a very hard time balancing it out with gaming and making commentaries. But with that though, is that I got MW3 for the PS3, so I'm finally able to play with my PS3 people, and you probably notice right here and right now that I am playing on Xbox, but that's just because I have gameplay stocked up that are pretty decent. This is a 60-4. I cut out the first bit of the gameplay just because it was really campy, it was really boring, I had a lot of BS sets, and I really didn't get too many kills, so I just cut it out, and I posted the meat and potatoes of the video. Now, with the PS3 side though, is that I wanted to interact with more of my subscribers, and I don't like being opinionated towards one console, so I just picked up MW3 for the PS3. I've yet to actually get a gameplay for it, as I'm having a hard time leveling up, as it's very difficult to play on not difficult to play on a different console, but the playstyle is vastly different than Xbox, surprisingly, as in previous Call of Duty, they're certainly the same between Xbox and PS3. But I've been finding there's a very different playstyle, and I'm having a difficult time adapting. But I'll probably make that into my next commentary. But for right now, I just want to say, a friend of mine uploaded a video to YouTube, and it's part of a school project for him for his Spanish class. Now, in order for him to get a good grade, he has to reach a certain amount of views on YouTube, and I want to help him out as much as I can, as I feel like I'm in a position where I can help out a close personal friend with something that will help out his grade, which, for all I know, can better his life in the future, as a little bit of a grade point average bump can probably get me to a better college, shit like that. So if I help out someone like that, I would definitely do it. So just go check it out. That would be amazing from you guys. It really doesn't make too much sense if you weren't in his class. So if you guys can just check it out, that's all that means. So if you guys can do that, that would be great. Now, what I really want to talk about today in this commentary is view to subscriber count. Now, it's not the generic, I don't get views, stuff like that. No, it's actually because of a post that YouTube put on Blogspot, and they announced that they are going to be deleting inactive accounts, closed accounts, and fake accounts generated by companies who you basically pay to get more subscribers just for your EPing. But yeah, what I want to talk about today is just like how that will sort of affect it, and kind of the repercussions and the effects that it will really have. Now, in my opinion, I think this is a great idea. It does give you a more accurate representation of who watches your videos. Now, I have been averaging, ever since the new layout, about 80 views per video, which are decent. For a channel my size, it's not that great, but it will, hopefully, it will kick out the ones that are inactive or just don't watch my videos, and that will allow me to be able to have a more accurate representation. And I am probably expecting a loss of around 200 subscribers, which sounds like a lot, but I would rather a more accurate representation. And then kind of thinking like, what am I doing wrong that I'm not getting views out of my subscribers? So I'm much happier with the accurate representation versus something that's not completely honest. Now, there's been a lot of backlash on this, and I think it's mainly due to people not understanding what they actually meant in the text, as it did kind of come off that they were deleting old subscribers, like who made old accounts, which that's completely not the case. It's just if you haven't been on YouTube in a certain amount of time, you haven't watched videos in a certain amount of time, you haven't been active, you're getting kicked. That's simple. And it will kick other things such as porn bots. It will pretty much filter out stuff like, I don't know how many you guys noticed, but you're able to buy subscribers online, where a company has a whole bunch of fake accounts and they have a automated service where you pay them and you instantly get views. You get views and you get subscribers, and that will technically get you better views overall, as it will give you more of a chance of getting on sub boxes, stuff like that, which is a good idea from a company's standpoint. But from a YouTube standpoint, obviously you guys can tell how inaccurate, and it's just not right. As someone that works a lot and does get honest ones. Doesn't really show in the YouTube statistics. Statistics. Kind of had a bit of a stutter there, but yeah, I think it's a good idea. Channels that suffer the most though are actually the gaming channels. A lot of people like Extra have said that will suffer the least. That's actually to the contrary. We average the sub to view ratio the worst out of any group on YouTube. In fact, the people that will benefit the most are the people that are getting the million plus views per video. People like Setsy Phil, Nigahi, stuff like that. They're not going to be losing too many subs, as they really are getting an accurate representation from sub to view count. Gamers, on the other hand, we have a very horrible ratio. In the gaming community, having a 20 percentile is considered really good, and that is just from having 20% of your subscribers view your videos, and that is actually pretty bad when you look at all the other YouTube categories and how their sub to view ratio counts. Now, I do think this will help better it. And going back, I'm not trying to point out that the gaming community is wrong in any way, but there are some very questionable characters who have gotten their subscribers in various ways. Another thing I want to touch up on is that a lot of people, they look at one video's view count as the majority of them, which is completely not true, as people need to think about it in a more realistic way. People are not on YouTube 24/7. Most of your subscribers don't go on YouTube that often. They're probably casual users that get on once or twice a week, and they're not going to be watching every one of your videos. So, I don't know, it's just my thought of view. I don't think people are going to lose as many as they think, but we will see. Anyway, guys, this has been Matt, and that'd be great if you can go check out that other channel. And if you guys can check out my Twitter, that'd be awesome. And peace out.